Seniors, did you know that restless nights don't just leave you tired the next day? They quietly damage your heart over time. Studies show that adults over 60 who sleep less than 6 hours a night have a 48% higher risk of heart disease. For generations, elders in Japan, India, and even rural America have relied on a single nightly ritual to calm their heartbeat, lower nighttime blood pressure, and drift into deep restorative sleep. Not a pill, not an expensive supplement, but just one simple cup before bed. New research from cardiologists at Harvard and sleep scientists at Oxford now confirms what ancient traditions always knew: certain natural drinks, when taken at the right time, fuel your body's repair systems while you sleep. They restore the lining of your blood vessels, regulate your pulse, and help your brain slip naturally into deeper sleep cycles. In this video, we'll reveal 1 powerful bedtime drinks, each backed by modern science and real senior stories, ranked from number 7 down to the most powerful number 1. And I'll warn you now, the final drink on this list has been shown to improve both heart function and sleep quality so dramatically that doctors thought the results were a mistake. Before we dive in, tell us in the comments your age and where you're watching from. I read every single one because your journey matters. Now, let's begin. For many older adults in America and India, the nightly struggle with restless sleep and a racing heart feels like an unavoidable part of aging. Doctors often prescribe pills as the first solution. Yet those same doctors rarely mention the quiet power hidden in traditional evening drinks. These gentle remedies passed down for generations are not magic cures, but science now shows they carry important benefits that modern medicine has overlooked. Herbal and natural drinks contain compounds that calm the body in ways a tablet cannot. Some reduce mild inflammation in blood vessels, allowing the heart to pump without strain. Others lower blood pressure gently, not through force, but by relaxing tight muscles and easing stress that builds silently over the day. Even more remarkable, many of these herbs can trigger melatonin and GABA, the very messengers your brain relies on to guide you into deep, uninterrupted sleep. Think of it like this. A neighbor in Texas once told me he relied on sleeping pills for years, waking each morning groggy and heavy. When he replaced those pills with a simple warm cup of herbal tea before bed, he noticed his heartbeat slowed naturally, his thoughts softened, and his sleep became steady again. He said it felt less like taking medicine and more like giving his body permission to rest. This is not about searching for miracles. It is about choosing a small, steady habit that brings comfort to your nights and protection to your heart. And now, let us explore together the drink that can help restore both peace and strength, one evening at a time. Now that we understand how traditional evening drinks can influence both sleep and heart health, let us focus on one of the most remarkable yet often overlooked choices: hibiscus tea. Known for its deep red color and naturally tangy flavor, hibiscus has been used across cultures for centuries, but modern science is now catching up to explain why it can be such a powerful ally for older adults. Hibiscus contains natural plant compounds called anthocyanins. These are the pigments that give the petals their rich color, and they also work inside the body as antioxidants. Antioxidants are important because they help reduce oxidative stress, a process that quietly damages blood vessels and increases the strain on the heart. By drinking hibiscus tea regularly, You give your body a steady supply of these protective compounds, helping the arteries remain more flexible and reducing the silent buildup of pressure inside them. For many seniors, high blood pressure becomes a daily concern. Unlike medication, which forces blood pressure down, hibiscus tea supports a gentler, more natural balance. Clinical studies have shown that consistent use of hibiscus tea can lower systolic blood pressure by an average of 7 to 10 points. This may sound small, but for someone in their 60s or 70s, that difference can reduce the risk of stroke or heart attack in very real ways. Another benefit of hibiscus tea is its calming effect on the nervous system. The same compounds that support the heart also act on neurotransmitters that influence relaxation. Research indicates that hibiscus can modestly boost natural GABA activity in the brain. GABA is a messenger that quiets racing thoughts, slows down mental chatter, and helps prepare the body for sleep. This means that when hibiscus tea is consumed an hour before bed, it not only helps reduce blood pressure, but also creates the right internal conditions for deep rest. Sleep quality after 60 is not just about falling asleep. It is about staying asleep without multiple awakenings. Many elders struggle with waking up at 2 or 3 in the morning, then lying awake with an uneasy heartbeat. Hibiscus tea can help reduce this problem by calming the bladder, soothing mild inflammation, and creating a steadier rhythm between the heart and the nervous system. The result is fewer interruptions and a higher chance of reaching the restorative stages of sleep that are so important for memory and overall vitality. Of course, moderation matters. Hibiscus tea is not meant to be taken in large volumes before bed. A single 8-ounce cup, warm and not too strong, is enough. Drinking more may increase the chance of waking up to use the bathroom, which defeats the purpose of creating a restful night. The key is consistency, making it part of a gentle nightly routine, much like brushing your teeth or dimming the lights. The preparation is simple. Dried hibiscus petals can be found in many supermarkets across the United States and in local markets throughout India. To prepare, place 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried petals in hot water, allow them to steep for about 10 minutes, then strain. The flavor is naturally tart, so some prefer to add a small amount of honey, though it is best to avoid sugar late at night. Drinking it warm rather than cold is especially helpful, as warmth signals the body to relax and promotes better digestion. It is important to remember that hibiscus tea is not a miracle cure. It will not replace prescribed medicine for those with serious conditions. But as a supportive habit practiced consistently, it can bring both comfort and measurable improvement. Think of it as a partner to your existing care, a small choice that respects the natural rhythms of the body. When combined with other healthy evening habits, lighter meals, reduced screen time, and gentle breathing, hibiscus tea becomes part of a simple ritual that signals the body it is time to rest. Over time, this ritual not only supports deeper sleep, but also strengthens the cardiovascular system in a way that feels natural, safe, and sustainable. By turning to hibiscus tea before bed, you are not chasing a quick fix. You are choosing a habit that quietly reinforces the foundation of your health. Night after night, this single cup can help guide you toward calmer sleep and a stronger heart, reminding you that even small actions have the power to shape tomorrow's well-being. You know that hibiscus tea can support both deep sleep and a stronger heart. But understanding its benefits is only the first step. The real secret lies in preparing and drinking it correctly so that your body receives the maximum comfort without unnecessary side effects. A good habit becomes powerful only when practiced with the right method. Start first with the ingredients. Dried hibiscus petals are available in many grocery stores in the United States, often found in the tea or natural foods aisle. In India, they are widely sold in local markets and Ayurvedic shops. Choose dried petals that are deep red in color, as this signals freshness and high anthocyanin content. If possible, look for organic options to avoid pesticides, since these petals will steep directly into your evening cup. Next, pay attention to the proportions. For one serving, place 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried petals into an 8-ounce cup of hot water. That is about 240 milliliters, the size of a standard American mug. Allow the petals to steep for 8 to 10 minutes. The longer you steep, the stronger the flavor and the higher the concentration of compounds. However, very strong tea can sometimes taste overly tart, so starting with a lighter brew is often best for seniors with sensitive digestion. Temperature is another detail that matters. Many people enjoy iced hibiscus tea in the summer, but for nighttime relaxation, always choose a warm preparation. Warm liquid helps calm the stomach, relax the muscles, and signal to the nervous system that it is time to wind down. Cold drinks, especially late in the evening, may irritate the bladder and disrupt sleep. Sweeteners should be used with care. A small spoon of honey can balance the tart flavor, but avoid sugar or artificial sweeteners, which may cause blood sugar spikes and interfere with sleep. For those managing diabetes, it is best to drink hibiscus tea plain, or with just a slice of apple or cinnamon stick added during steeping for natural sweetness. Timing is perhaps the most critical factor. Drink your cup about 60 minutes before going to bed. This gives your body enough time to absorb the calming compounds without filling the bladder right at the moment of sleep. Drinking too close to bedtime may increase the chance of waking to use the bathroom, which cancels the benefit of uninterrupted rest. Consistency is key. A single cup of hibiscus tea will not transform your sleep overnight. But taken regularly as part of your nightly routine, it becomes a gentle signal that tells your body it is time to prepare for deep rest. Think of it as a small ritual, just like brushing your teeth or lowering the lights before sleep. Over time, your brain begins to associate the warm red tea with calmness and healing. Finally, remember to listen to your body. If you are already on medication for blood pressure, speak with your doctor before making hibiscus tea a daily habit. While the tea is gentle, combining it with strong medications may lower blood pressure more than desired. In most cases, one moderate cup each evening is both safe and effective. When prepared with care and enjoyed with patience, hibiscus tea becomes more than a drink. It becomes a message to your body, a message that says you are safe, you can rest, and your heart can beat quietly through the night. This small act repeated each evening can shape not just how you sleep, but also how you wake lighter, calmer, and stronger for the day ahead. Consider the experience of older adults in Kerala, where hibiscus grows abundantly and is already part of traditional health practices. Instead of relying on late-night tea or spiced milk, some elders began preparing a simple cup of hibiscus tea an hour before bedtime. Within weeks, many reported fewer awakenings and a calmer rhythm through the night. Their mornings felt lighter, with less pressure in the chest and steadier energy that carried them through daily tasks like morning prayers or visits to the market. This change is not dramatic or sudden. It does not feel like taking strong medicine. Rather, it is a quiet shift that builds over time. Hibiscus tea works by reducing mild inflammation, calming the nervous system, and lowering blood pressure in a natural way. For seniors who often fear side effects from pills, this habit feels safer and more sustainable. The improvement in sleep is not only about hours of rest, but also about the quality of rest, fewer interruptions, deeper breathing, and a sense of peace upon waking. The lesson from these households is simple. Good health after 60 does not always come from complex solutions. Sometimes it begins with a single cup prepared with care, taken at the right moment. A warm, ruby red drink that speaks softly to the body, reminding it that rest is possible and the heart can beat with ease. And when such a habit is repeated night after night, it quietly restores both strength and hope. Understanding why hibiscus tea works requires a closer look at what happens inside the body after each sip. Unlike many drinks that only provide hydration, hibiscus carries natural compounds that influence multiple systems at once: the heart, the blood vessels, and the nervous system. This gentle synergy explains why it supports both sleep and cardiovascular health without acting like a drug. The most studied compounds in hibiscus are anthocyanins, which are pigments responsible for its deep red color. These act as antioxidants, meaning they neutralize harmful free radicals that slowly damage blood vessels over time. By protecting the inner lining of arteries, hibiscus helps maintain flexibility and reduces the stiffness that raises blood pressure. Clinical research has shown that consistent consumption of hibiscus tea can lower systolic blood pressure by 7 to 10 points, a reduction significant enough to lower cardiovascular risk in older adults. Hibiscus also influences inflammation, a silent process that contributes to both poor sleep and heart disease. Chronic low-grade inflammation can keep the body in a constant state of alertness, raising nighttime heart rate and disrupting rest. The natural acids and polyphenols in hibiscus calm this process, creating conditions where the heart works with less strain and the mind can finally slow down. Equally important is the impact on the nervous system. Hibiscus interacts with pathways that regulate melatonin and GABA-2, natural messengers responsible for relaxation and deep sleep. Melatonin helps the brain recognize when it is time to rest, while GABA acts like a brake, slowing down racing thoughts. By gently supporting these pathways, hibiscus makes it easier to fall asleep and remain asleep for longer stretches without frequent awakenings. It is vital to stress that hibiscus tea is not a miracle cure. No single drink can replace a balanced lifestyle or prescribed medical care. Instead, think of it as a supportive tool, a safe, repeatable action that helps align the body's natural systems. When combined with healthy routines like lighter dinners, regular walking, and reduced evening screen time, the effect becomes stronger. In this way, science confirms what traditional wisdom has long suggested. A small cup of hibiscus tea before bed can quietly shape the quality of your nights and strengthen the foundation of your heart. It is not about chasing quick fixes, but about choosing habits that respect the rhythm of an aging body. And when practiced consistently, this ritual becomes a reliable ally on the path to restful sleep and long-term health. While hibiscus tea is often praised for its role in improving sleep, its influence extends far beyond the bedroom. For older adults, every small choice in daily routine affects not just rest, but also long-term health and vitality. Hibiscus offers a wider range of benefits that can quietly support a stronger heart, a calmer mind, and even better cognitive function. One of the most important advantages lies in cardiovascular health. The same compounds that help lower blood pressure also reduce cholesterol buildup inside the arteries. Over time, this lowers the risk of atherosclerosis, a condition where blood vessels become stiff and narrow. For seniors, even modest reductions in cholesterol can translate into better circulation, less strain on the heart, and a lower chance of dangerous events like heart attacks or strokes. In this sense, each evening cup becomes a long-term investment in stability and independence. Another benefit relates to emotional well-being. Many elders quietly carry anxiety or worry, whether about health, family, or the future. These concerns often show up at night when the body is still but the mind is restless. Hibiscus tea contains flavonoids that act gently on the nervous system, promoting calmness and reducing the edge of stress. This does not erase worries, but it makes them feel lighter, more manageable, allowing space for relaxation and peace. Seniors often describe feeling less tense and more centered after making hibiscus tea a steady part of their routine. Cognitive health is also supported. Researchers suggest that antioxidants in hibiscus protect brain cells from oxidative damage, which is linked to age-related memory decline. While no tea can prevent dementia, habits that reduce inflammation and support blood flow to the brain can help maintain alertness and clarity for longer. For older adults who wish to stay engaged with reading conversations and community activities, this gentle support can make a real difference. Finally, hibiscus tea supports digestion and weight management. Its natural acids stimulate mild digestive activity, reducing bloating and heaviness after dinner. For seniors who struggle with slow digestion or discomfort at night, this effect contributes indirectly to better sleep and more energy the next day. Combined with its low-calorie content, hibiscus tea becomes a healthier alternative to sugary desserts or late-night snacks. The message here is simple. When you drink hibiscus tea before bed, you are not only improving your sleep tonight, you are also supporting your heart, calming your mind, protecting your memory, and caring for your digestion. It is a small, steady choice with benefits that ripple across your entire life. For elders in both America and India, this means waking not only more rested, but also stronger, calmer, and better prepared to enjoy the moments that matter most. Even a natural habit like hibiscus tea can lose its power if practiced the wrong way. Many older adults in both America and India unknowingly make small mistakes at night, and those mistakes turn a helpful ritual into another reason for restless sleep. Knowing what to avoid is just as important as knowing what to add. The first mistake is drinking too much liquid too close to bedtime. A large mug of water milk or even tea taken within minutes of lying down almost guarantees a nighttime trip to the bathroom. For seniors with sensitive bladders, this extra volume can lead to waking 2 or 3 times, breaking the very cycle of deep sleep we are trying to protect. A smaller cup taken about an hour before bed is enough. Think of it as a gentle signal, not a flood. The second mistake is choosing the wrong type of tea. Many people reach for green tea, black tea, or even coffee in the evening, thinking they are lighter than heavy meals. But these drinks contain caffeine, which stimulates the brain, raises the heart rate, and makes it difficult for melatonin to do its work. Even herbal blends can be tricky. Chamomile or hibiscus are calming, but peppermint or ginseng may actually increase alertness. Always check the label and avoid caffeine after late afternoon. Another common error is timing. Drinking hibiscus tea immediately before bed does not give the body time to absorb its calming compounds. Instead, it increases the chance that you will wake up soon after falling asleep. By starting the routine about 60 minutes before bedtime, you allow the tea to work gently while leaving enough time for your bladder to empty. This timing also creates a nightly rhythm, teaching your body when to begin slowing down. A fourth mistake is oversweetening. Many elders add sugar honey or jaggery to mask the tart flavor of hibiscus. While a small amount of honey can be acceptable, too much sweetener raises blood sugar and may trigger late-night energy spikes, leaving the heart more active when it should be resting. A better alternative is to balance the flavor with a slice of apple or a pinch of cinnamon while steeping, which provides natural sweetness without strain on the body. Finally, some people expect immediate results and become discouraged when sleep does not improve after the first night. This impatience can lead to giving up too soon. The truth is, hibiscus tea works best as part of a consistent pattern. Like lowering the lights or practicing slow breathing, it sends a repeated signal over days and weeks. Over time, the body learns to respond more quickly, and the improvements in sleep and heart rhythm become more noticeable. By avoiding these common mistakes, you protect the true value of your evening ritual. Hibiscus tea before bed should feel like a gentle friend, not another burden. With the right amount, the right timing, and the right preparation, it becomes a steady anchor for calmer nights and stronger mornings. Small details may seem unimportant, but in the quiet hours after 60, those details can mean the difference between waking groggy or rising refreshed. As we come to the close of this journey, let us pause and reflect on the simple truth we have uncovered. Sleep after 60 is not just about closing the eyes. It is about giving the body the chance to restore energy, calm the heart, and prepare for another day of living fully. Hibiscus tea, with its deep red color and gentle compounds, offers exactly that, a natural ally to guide you into rest without strain. We have seen how it lowers blood pressure in a soft and steady way, protects blood vessels from silent damage, and supports the nervous system by calming thoughts. Beyond sleep, it helps reduce anxiety, improves circulation, and protects the brain from the wear of time. And most importantly, it does so without forcing the body, but by working with the body's own rhythms. This is not a miracle pill. It is a nightly ritual, a quiet promise you make to yourself with every cup. So tonight, when the day slows down and you prepare for bed, consider placing a small pot of water on the stove. Add a spoonful of hibiscus petals, let them steep, and watch the water turn a soothing shade of crimson. As you sip slowly, know that you are not just drinking tea. You are sending a message to your body, a message of safety, calmness, and healing. Over time, this message becomes a habit, and the habit becomes a healthier life. Before you leave, I would love to hear from you. Where are you watching this video from, and what time of day are you joining us? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Even a simple word can inspire someone else who is quietly searching for relief. And if this message has touched you, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon so you never miss another gentle reminder for your health. Share this with a friend, a neighbor, or a loved one who may be struggling with restless nights. Sometimes the smallest gift we can offer is knowledge, and that knowledge can change a life. May your nights be calm, your sleep be deep, and your mornings filled with light and strength. Until we meet again, take care of yourself, and remember, one cup before bed can make tomorrow brighter.